The one thing that never fails to surprise me is how many people are not only curious and attentive to my Apple Watch videos, but how many follow-ups I get years down the road too. So back about 3 years ago, I made the video on the Series 7 Apple Watch, and with that, I had gotten this leather link band. And initially, I was not really looking for this band. I didn't really want it, but the problem was that this was the only one that would ship fast enough. And I would always use really the same band. I had always used the Milanese loop up until that point, and I really didn't care what band I got with my watch because I would just use the same Milanese loop that I'd had for years. But this was the first watch band that got me to change for a long time, and this is the Midnight Leather Link band, and it really has seen better days. So I just wanted to give you guys a look at how it has aged because it's something that you guys have been wondering about. So right off the bat, I have to say the leather is beat. It has aged, it has worn, it's scuffed up, there's a lot of peeling going on too on certain edges. This is really close to the end of the road, but I have to say, I don't think I'm done wearing it because it has really been one of the most comfortable watch bands I've worn. In fact, you guys can see on the bottom how this leather is just starting to, I don't even know how to describe it. There's little pores that are opening up. It doesn't feel uncomfortable in the hand at all, nor does it seem to be a problem whatsoever. It's just wherever it was in contact with my wrist. So I'm guessing the years of sweat, so like 2.5, 3 years of sweat has just eventually broken down the leather because this part of the band never touched my hand. This was always like this on the other side of the band. So I'm guessing that protected it, but even that you guys can see just the leather, the magnets have just been perfectly wearing out the entire band. And I have to say, initially I was really just thinking this would not be a good band because what happens when somebody hits it, it's just magnets, there's no strap, there's no buckle, it's gonna fall off, there's gonna be issues, I might lose my Apple Watch. There was a lot of concern, but I have to say, never did this watch even move off my wrist. It was always securely on there. I have been swimming with it. I have done dishes with it. I have done every kind of normal day-to-day task you can imagine with this band, and it has always been fine. I've played sports with it. Really, there's nothing I haven't put this one through, and it has still never given me any problem. And the magnets, even today, are just as strong as they were on day one. They connect very easily, but also at the same time, they're very satisfying to peel off when you're wanting to take the watch off. So this is, I think, one of Apple's really low-key best watch bands. It just was unfortunate. It was a $100 watch band, but getting it new with a watch ended up only costing me $50, so it wasn't that big of a hit. So this watch band was great. And why I'm making a video about it now is because I just made a video about Apple's fine woven accessories and how they are not going to age as well as these. And it's sad, truly, to see leather go away because leather, even though it wasn't the most durable, it still aged really well. If this was any other material, I don't think it would be looking this good after 3 years of abuse. There's really no other material besides stainless steel that can take all kinds of just really, really rough usage and survive looking this good. And I think going for this darker color meant that it hid everything so well. It really didn't make it look like, so if you look at it from far away, this watch, the band still looks almost brand new. You wouldn't be able to tell that the edges are starting to fray or that there's been, you know, significant amounts of wear to the leather itself. That's just a really, really good thing about these darker ones. So it's really been such a great experience with this watch band. It was, you know, even more impressive to me given I had low expectations for it and ended up really loving it. This was the first watch band that got me to comfortably switch away from Milanese loop for a long time, and that's just really impressive to me. I still use this very, very regularly and don't think I'll be giving it up anytime soon. Let me know what you guys think about the leather link band, if you've ever had one or if you've considered getting one, what your thoughts on this are, and how you feel about it being replaced with the new fine woven line of accessories. And if you want to check this out, I really don't think there's a lot of them left, but I'll try to find some and link them down in the description below and go check them out over there, along with some other watch bands that I really like too. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.